Hello, it is me, it is Monday, and welcome to a new weekly vlog. Yes, it is Monday, and it is also the week of my birthday. My birthday is on Thursday, and so I decided I wanted to have a vlog this week. I'm unsure what the plans are for this week. I said to somebody at work today, this is the first time I've not been bombarded with, what do you want to do for your birthday? What do you want to do for your birthday? What do you want to do for your birthday? When most of the time it's like, I want to be left alone. Leave me alone. Honestly, I have some I don't know what it is, but there's something about my birthday that just, I never feel great at my birthday. It's kind of gone a bit sour for me, so it just feels like every time I arrange to do something goes wrong. So yeah, I'm glad nobody's asked me yet. Watch people now ask me. But my birthday is on Thursday, and on Sunday I will be driving down to Nottingham for a wedding with Tori, Bobby and Vicky. Tori's actually coming down on Saturday, so you will see her then. She's going to stay over so that we can get up in the morning and go, basically. Yeah, so exciting week. I feel like I'm on, just thinking about the week that we're away, because we've got the wedding on Monday, and then we have York, so I'll probably vlog that week as well. God, there's so many little flies around because we've got all of the windows open. So we're going to Nottingham on Sunday, and we've got the wedding on Monday, and then we are leaving on Tuesday to drive to York, and then we are seeing the lovely Lisa. And we are going to the York Ghost Merchants, and I'm not sure how many days we're doing in York, but I know we're doing I went Scottish there. I know we're doing a few days in York. I am desperate to see York. York is one of the places that I've been on my bucket list to see, and I know that sounds stupid because it's a couple hours down the road. It's not that far from me in the grand scheme of things. But I really want to see the medieval walled city, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go down. There's also a medieval walled city in Carcassonne that I really want to see. And my cousin a couple of years ago just went for shits and gigs because one of her friends was living there, and they were like, oh, do you want to come visit for the weekend? She was like, yeah, sure. So off she went to Carcassonne, somewhere I've been dying to go and never had the chance to go. So I'm not bitter at all. I was like, how dare you? She was like, I'm sorry. She's like, you can come next time. Yeah, I don't know what I've been yabbering about. Anyway, so yes, birthday month, birthday week. Driving down to Nottingham next week. I will hopefully vlog that as well. We shall see. But today has been a day. Today has been a day. So after having a whole thing, so because I get, it's adult disability payment, yes, adult disability payment, which is the Scottish version of PIP, I am entitled to a reduction in my car tax. So vehicle tax, normally if you get the higher rate of adult disability payment or PIP, you get a totally free, you can either get free tax or you get your mobility car, motability car. But if you get the lower rate mobility on adult disability payment, then, or PIP, you get a 50% reduction in your car tax. But you have to fill out paperwork. So you have to go online, download it, print it, fill in the paperwork, get all your documents together, a decent stack of documents together, and send either a cheque or a postal order to pay for it. And you can only do it that way. So I had a whole thing. I was out for almost 2 hours. It's an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, because my local post office got flooded and is not open. I then went to the next town over, and that one was shut when it shouldn't have been. They're supposed to be open 5 days a week. They were not. And then I went to the next town's one, which would have been it was kind of like a V shape. One was to the right of me, one was to the left, and I went to the right, and I was very wrong. But there's so many roadworks in the area that I got stuck. I think I counted 7 sets of roadworks between me and my final destination, actually, like, getting back home again. So I did a big loop, basically. And, yeah, it took ages, and eventually I got it all done and whatever, and then discovered, when my tax didn't go on, that it takes up to 2 months for them to deal with it. Now, they don't put that on the website, on the section where it tells you how to apply for it. No. It never says, it doesn't say you need to apply for this with, like, this much time to spare. No. It's once you go onto the contact us page, it goes, now remember, anything sent by post can take up to 2 months to deal with. And I was like, excuse me? Why don't you put that on the page where it's relevant? You fuckers. So, I had to phone Belle and tax my car for 6 months because my car wasn't taxed and I needed it taxed. So I've come home today, and so there's £97.50. Actually, that's a lie. £107. What did I pay? £109.69, because you need to pay for a postal order. For my tax, which is the £97.50, I then had to pay £100 and something for my 6 months tax to then wait for the refund. And today I've come home, and they have sent back my documents, as they should, because they asked you to send originals, which, just realised, they have stamped my original document. They have stamped my ADP letter. Amazing, with their own stamp. That seems like something they should be doing. Anywho, so, yeah, and they've sent back the postal order, which is supposed to pay for it. Now, when I spoke to somebody today, they said that what I thought had happened. They are going to take the money from the money I paid and then refund 50% of that. And they will not tax my car for a year like I asked them to. They will tax my car for 6 months because I paid for 6 months tax up front. So they're like, yeah, sure, we'll just tax your car for 6 months and give you a 50% refund on that. And I'm like, so we can't just tax my car for a year like I asked and take the money from that, because, like I say, it was over £100 and it's only £97.50. No. So I'm now going to have to do it again, and so it'll be due in February, which means I'll have to do it again in December. So, like, if it's February, August, September, October, November, December, January, yeah. So it needs to be live by the start of February, which means I'll need to do at the end of November. It is August. I'll need to go through all this again, get the postal order, all that sort of thing, in November. I almost cried on the phone, literally, when I spoke to them. Like, they have made it the most difficult thing to do to tax your car if you're disabled. Like, it is like a punishment. It is like the government wants to punish you for being disabled, especially since the whole point of the car tax reduction, or the free car tax, or the mobility car, is for people who have physical disabilities that cause them issues with mobility. And so now I have to haul my ass back to the post office, not the one in my town, again, because it got flooded, through traffic lights, just got roadworks that have been causing Kate works about 5-10 minutes away from home, and it's been taking her 45 minutes to an hour to get home. I'm gonna have to go sit in that to get to the post office to return my postal order, basically. But I won't get the money for the postal order. No, just what was on the postal order. So I've paid for a postal order that didn't get to use. I've now paid 6 months tax, which you'll get 50% refund. But 6 months tax costs more. Like, if you put the 6 month and 6 month together, it comes out as more than your 12 months would be. So basically, I've been screwed from several different angles by the DVLA. After going through the process of applying for and getting PIP, because mine got changed over to the Scottish version when the Scottish version came in. I had to go through PIP because I've been getting it for years, which is one of the worst, most dehumanising, most shame-inducing, I can't even tell you how horrific and just awful that is to go through. So yeah, the government are definitely, in my opinion, the government want to find ways to get rid of disabled people, and whether that be, through just bumping them off, so be it. So yeah, I am very stressed about that. I was crying on the phone. I asked her to raise it as a complaint, and even the person, I said, this is the most disability unfriendly thing, and she was like, yep, I absolutely agree. She was like, and we have raised it time and time again, and they do nothing about it. So yeah, please be nice to your call handlers, people. They are not responsible for the rules and are probably as frustrated as you. Anywho, it is now, what time is it? It is nearly 4 o'clock. I have come home from work and I have had some food, so now I don't feel quite as ragey. And I'm just finishing up Becca's vlog, and then I will be hopefully picking up Our Darkest Night by Jennifer Robson. This is a World War II book based in Italy, and it's set at the kind of end of the, not the end of the war, but like in the page just turned to about halfway through is 1943. So it happens, it starts in about 1943, I don't think it's 1942. So it starts October 1942. So as we all know, the war ends in 1945. And this follows a girl who is Jewish and living with her father, and when they start in Venice, and when they start enacting laws to send Jewish people to camps, she escapes. Her father arranges her escape by a fictitious fake marriage to this Italian man who had been, so they met through a priest that is a friend of her dad's a doctor, and the guy that she marries, Nico, she doesn't marry him, they just put a wedding ring on her and say that they're married. He was at seminary school, so he was in school to be a priest, a Catholic priest, and changed his mind, and so he has volunteered to pretend to be her husband to keep her safe. His family don't know, they've gone back to his family farm with his several siblings. I think there's 5 of them in the house, plus their dad, and yeah, they've got to kind of hope that nobody figures it out. But there is an SS officer who was at seminary school with Nico who hates him, and I believe he is going to cause them some issues. I'm already halfway through and we've met all the players, and I think things are just about to get bad, and I am not in a place where I'm like, woohoo, let's go. Like, not that I'm ever like that about World War II books, but sometimes I'm like mentally prepared for them. I don't know if I am mentally prepared because I'm already really quite I really like these characters, so I don't want bad things. I'm not gonna lie, I accidentally opened a page and saw something I didn't want to see, so I went to the end to make sure that the outcome was what I wanted it to be. Hello, good afternoon. It is Tuesday. I ended up not reading last night. I did not get any further in this. I did dream about it though, which is really weird. Yeah. So also we're pretending this is not happening right now. It's fine. It will go away in a minute. Not in a minute, but like, you know what I mean. Yeah. So I did not read any of this last night. I did, however, watch 3 episodes of Grey's Anatomy after finishing my watch later, and then watching some videos about serial killers, as you do. It was interviews with sociologists and psychologists and stuff who work with the prison service and the police service in the UK. It was really interesting, really interesting, and yeah, so that's all I did last night. Today has been a lot more productive. Well, kind of, that's a lie. Yesterday was productive in a sense. So I have a wedding, like I said, on Monday next week. And yesterday my jumpsuit arrived and I tried it on. It's very booby. You will see it at some point when I vlog next week. It's very booby, but it's fine. It's obviously made for somebody who does not have boobs like me. It's very yeah. It's fine though. It doesn't look like, it's not booby like I'm about to fall out at any moment. It's just like, look at my cleavage sort of booby, you know? And I don't as long as I don't fall out of it, I don't particularly care. Yeah, so there's that. So that came. I've got leggings for going to the gym, which I'm excited to get back to the gym and back to swimming when this wound heals. I had surgery in June? Yeah, I had surgery in June. I had emergency surgery in June. And was it June or was it July? I think it was June. Doesn't really matter. A few weeks ago, I had to have emergency surgery. It wasn't a big surgery. It was to do with a not an abscess because it technically wasn't abscessed, but I have in the past, in like 2012, I think, had to have surgery for an abscess, and previous to that I'd had it as well, on like my back, near my spine. Like for some reason the way it works, it's like sits on top of my spine, rather than, it's not like actually doing anything with my spine, but like it's under the skin but sitting next to my spine. Anyway, there's not much there, so it's obviously next to the spine, but for most people the abscess grows out. Anyway, I had to have emergency surgery because the scar tissue, we think, had ripped and created a sinus, which is basically just like a gap. So like your sinuses here, they're called sinuses because they're basically empty. There's nothing in there. They're all holy. So there was a sinus opened, and it kept getting infected. I had antibiotics several times, 3 times in fact, before. I had antibiotics from the GP, another set from the GP. Third time she sent me to the surgeons, and this was happening month after month after month. And then she sent me to the hospital to see the surgeons. They said, we'll give you antibiotics, it'll be fine. Dear reader, it was not fine. It got reinfected again the next month. It was just a cycle. Every 2 weeks after I'd finished the 2 weeks of antibiotics, it reinfected. And so the second time I went to the hospital, they basically went, yeah, you need surgery, come back tomorrow fasted. Went back in the morning, and I barely had enough time to get ready before they whisked me into surgery. So that has taken a while to heal. And so I need to get my dressings changed every other day, which means I can only shower not that I shower more than every other day normally, but see, the first week or so it was rough because I was not allowed to shower for like nearly 2 weeks. Because I showered like the day before I went in, like the night before, because I had to get up at like 6 in the morning to be ready to go to the hospital. So I got showered the night before. It wasn't the morning of. Anyway, I showered right before my surgery, and then I wasn't allowed to shower for almost 2 weeks because of the surgery. But yeah, so where was I going with this? I have an emergency surgery, so I've not been able to go to the gym or swimming because I have an open wound, and it's in a place where it's like when I move, it affects it, so I can't go to the gym. But I have signed up. My local trust has is it trust? Yeah, trust. My local trust has a 6-week gym thing where you get like as part of your membership. So I will get to have a 1-to-1 PT session, or like it's a group, but you get 1-to-1 with the PT, and they will go over like gym stuff, like what you want, how it's best to do it, how to adapt for like my condition, nutrition advice, like all the stuff you get with the PT. So they do a 6-week block to get you like to the point where you can go and do it yourself. So that'll be good. I'm just waiting on the waiting list for that, and hopefully by the time I get off the waiting list, my wound will be healed enough that I can start that immediately. But that'd be really good for me because I can go to the gym with the best will in the world, but I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, that is the best thing to do, is speak to someone who knows what they're doing. But yeah, so I got leggings to go to the gym with. That was my whole point. Bringing it back around, I got leggings to go to the gym with, and the jumpsuit, which are the same colour, which is hilarious. I didn't realise. And I also got myself new sports bras, so that I have like supportive sports bras for the gym. I also got myself some packing cubes for packing, because I feel like I just need the packing cubes. Like, it makes sense because I have to use a massive suitcase so I can get my pills in it, but then my stuff is just rattling around this big case, so getting packing cubes, good idea. I also got the final frame for the picture wall over there. I've been wanting a little gallery wall over there for so long, and we've been collecting pieces of art up there, mostly to do with Scotland. I'll show you at some point, but maybe we'll get the last one up, or the last one for now, last one we physically have, and I'll show you what it looks like. But I've got a frame for that coming, the packing cubes coming. I got myself new straighteners, because my straighteners are from like high school, and I'm 33 on Thursday. And there's probably more. I know there's definitely more than that. Like, I need to get my hair cut though. Because I wanted like a... Hello. I wanted like a straight fringe for the wedding. So I need to see about getting booked in for that. And I also got myself a new perfume because I've been putting off getting a new perfume for so long because I meant I had to go into a shop and smell stuff. And I was like, can't be arsed. So I went in today to just into a semi-chem. Just into a semi-chem, thought, why not? And picked up a new perfume. So this is the box. It is Flash by Jimmy Choo. Literally the only Jimmy Choo thing I will probably ever have because I cannot afford the shoes, neither could I walk in the shoes. Yeah, so Jimmy Choo perfume. I didn't go for it because of the brand or anything. I literally stood at the girl was like helping me smell different perfumes until I found the one. And literally other ones I was like, oh yeah, I really like this, it's quite nice. It's just missing like, but the minute I smelled this, I was like, that's it. I don't mind smelling the box. I was like, that's it. That's the one. This is it. This is the smell I had in my head. This is the one I want. So look at this sparkly box. And the bottle looks like this. So it is Flash by Jimmy Choo, and it's got like this really nice textured. It looks like it should point out the way, like spike out the way, but it actually goes in. Get some ASMR going on. Yeah, so this is my new perfume. I've sprayed some on to see how I like it. It is like I'm getting another familiar smell that smells like something else and I can't place it. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. So far I like it. I used to use Ghost Deep Night. That used to be my perfume, but I just went off it. I wanted something sweeter. So yeah, we're trying that. But I am gonna go drink my tea, watch ASMR, watch some YouTube videos, and I should probably phone the hairdressers. Hello, as you can tell, it is much later. I am pretty much ready for bed. I'm in jammies, I'm cozied up. The hair's up. I get to go in the shower tomorrow because I have my dressing change tomorrow, which means I get to shower. So my hair, I don't care about my hair. It gets flung up. Anyway, so I've been reading this. I am technically also watching YouTube that you can probably see in my glasses. So I have been reading this. I'm now 210 pages into it. I can't remember where I was when I started, but it wasn't very much, I don't think. So I read from page 140 to 210, so that's 70 pages. And I'm struggling with this book. Not in the way that like the book is bad or anything like that. No, I'm not liking it, but I know bad things are about to happen. That we're at the point now where the bad things are about to happen. And the atrocities of World War II, like I know a lot about them, although I've been learning more recently. And this is the point where the bad things happen. They've just had a visit from the guy I was talking about yesterday who went to seminary school with him but hates him and is now a German officer. I think he's Austrian, but like he's a Nazi officer. And he was asking all these questions. And yeah, I'm about to. I think we're about to have the trauma. Like we've already had a little bit of trauma, but this is where like the World War II trauma is about to come in. And at least I'm guessing. I just get the feeling. I just have the feeling, and I am so. I think overdone right now with injustice and trauma, with everything that's happened in the world, that this is actually affecting me in a way that it never used to. Like I've got so many World War II historical fictions, So many. It used to be like my signature genre because I love world war II historical fictions, because it shines light on the atrocities that happened during World War II. And I used to be able to read it. I mean, The Nightingale wrecked me. Don't get me wrong, like, I would read the stories and I would be crying and I would be like, but there's like, I'm feeling it a lot more than I used to. And I'm torn because on the one hand I want to read this because I'm really enjoying it. I'm really attached to the characters. It's well written. Like, for all intents and purposes, I'm loving this book. And I mean, it's like 4 stars. It's not like a new favourite 5-star, but it's like 4-star easily. I can see this being a 4-star. And I'm really enjoying it. But do I continue knowing it's going to upset me? Or do I put it down, read about something else that's a bit cheerier, come back to it? Which sounds like a good thing to do. I know, like, I feel like Tori is telling me to do that right now. But what that means is all I'm going to be thinking about is this book, and like it's just going to be weighing on me. So at least if I read it, it's out of the way. We'll get to the happy ending in the end. You know, if we get past all the trauma and stuff, you know. What was I talking about? This book as well is actually based on, or some of the characters are based on people that the author knows. So her husband's family were Italian Jews, and she interviewed them for this book, which again I think really lends itself to the book, because when you speak to actual survivors, you just get such an incredible insight that you wouldn't get just making things up. I mean, some of the things that happened in World War II, you couldn't make up. Like, you couldn't, you know, reality is stranger than fiction. But yeah, I am 210 pages into this. I think I'm going to push through. Hamish would very much like me to go to bed. And he is staring. So, but I keep telling him it's only 9:30. It's only 9:30, sweetheart. I bet if I show you him, he's going to turn away. Hello, sir. Look at how handsome he is with his new haircut. You can actually see his face. A very unimpressed face. He's like, can we go upstairs? There's the stair. Are you just staring at me? This is what he does. He sits and he stares. And he looks at the door because he wants to go upstairs. Oh, while I'm here, actually, I'll draw your attention. Please ignore the clean washing that needs to go upstairs. This is the gallery wall that I was talking about. So this is the box and pipes from the heat pump getting done. This is a sort of star chart thing of the night sky, or like the sky when we got married. Obviously we've got Hamish, which was drawn by, where's my finger? This one was drawn by Kay's, or painted by Kay's dad. And then the Highland Cow is a photographer from Islay. This one is a guy who takes photos and he draws them. So the reason it's great, and I'll see if I can zoom. So the actual castle is drawn and the backdrop is a photo. This again is a photo. I'm losing the focus. Photographer from Islay. The top, where's my finger? The top one up there is another photographer, and then the Kelpies. I'll zoom in for you. They're another one where it's drawn. That is a painting that Kay did. And then this dog one down here is the one I'm waiting on the... This one I'm waiting on the... What's it called? Frame for. So yeah, you never get to see this side. This is the video I'm watching. It's the one of the like support things. It's like teacher support. You can see Hamish just looking at the door, just staring. And this drawing of Hamish is, we'll just do a tour. This drawing of Hamish is by Vicky's brother. This is something I got for Kay for her anniversary last year, and this is something I got. A woman draws them. It's just Scots words with a Scotty demonstrating them, which I love. And then our ducks. I love our ducks. And then this one here is one I got, again, Kay's dad to paint for Kay. I love this. So the zoom in this phone is not good. So what you are looking at is a slate, but it is, oh, don't move. So it is like looking up a street on Isla in Beaumore to the round church, and it's like you're coming out of you're half in a rock pool, half out, because we were watching, it was a David Attenborough show and I can't remember what it was, and the camera went down into the rock pool and I thought it looked really cool, so I suggested that for the painting. I'm sorry, Hamish, am I boring you? The timing on that. I know you want to go to bed. It's still early, sweetheart. I'm just, the stare. You can feel the stare. So yeah, I'm basically filming this to procrastinate, reading this. I'm so scared. I'm not ready for the pain. I am not prepared for the pain. But I've only got 100 and... correct maths. 150 pages left. I've only got 150 pages left, so it's not too much pain, hopefully. We shall see. I've also started making a list of things I need to pack. So that's good. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more prepared. Get to reading, Andy. Get to reading. Hello. It is Thursday. I don't think I updated yesterday at all, because I fell asleep. I fell asleep on my chair, and yeah, for a good couple hours. Although I did manage to read some. So I started Pucking Strong. I can't remember if I started it yesterday or not, but I'm now 322 pages in, which is here, and I'm really enjoying it. I've been like going off my Kindle and stuff because I've got an ARC, so I've just been rereading because I've not been feeling up to holding the book. I've really hurt this joint down here, and I don't know how, but I keep putting like my pinky underneath the book, which has probably got something to do with it. So I've been reading the ARC as well, and sometimes I've just been in bed and not wanting to have a book, so I've been using my Kindle and my phone. So yeah, I'm 322 pages into this, and I'm enjoying it just as much, if not more, the second time around. Yeah, I love Teddy, I love Henrik, I love the story, I love the series. Now, it is Thursday, the 21st of August, which means it is my birthday. I have been home from work for a wee while now, and literally as I pulled up, the Amazon driver was dropping stuff off and he was blocking my driveway. So he's like knocking on my door and I'm like, I can't answer the door because you're blocking my driveway, stopping me from getting into my house. But he stood there and he waited, and then he put my parcels not in the parcel box, no, behind the bin. I could not find them because I had to go and turn around to get back in the drive. So yeah, I couldn't. At first, I was like looking in the parcel box and I was like, "What have you done?" And then realised I put them behind the bin. So I have some parcels. So I thought I would open them on here with you. Okay, I'm gonna go from the smallest. Now I know on my wish list I had books, obviously, but I also had DVDs. So I have been recollecting DVDs again because streaming services are starting to take the piss. Frankly, they are raising the prices, they are taking off stuff that I want to watch, and this whole like can't share with anybody outside your own home, like, I think not. So I'm moving back to DVDs. So I've been collecting DVDs. Currently we've got a PS2 throwback, connected to the TV so that I can watch my DVDs, but I can't watch Blu-rays on that. So one of the things Kay's got me for her birthday is a Blu-ray player, so that I can also, because PS2 you're cabled in, so I can like use it from here and watch my DVDs and Blu-rays, and I'm so excited. And it also means that I'll be able to watch the Blu-ray Lord of the Rings whenever I want. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. Like going back to DVD players and stuff, just a much better idea. But what is in this? Ooh. Oh, it's little. Oh my god, I forgot this was so little. So this is Mistletoe by Kimberly Lemming. This is a novella, obviously, a short story, based in this world. So what are the other books called? There is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved the Demon, That Time I Got Drunk and Eaten a Love Potion at a Werewolf, and That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human. So, there's another one, A Bump in Boo Hill. I've not read that one yet. I also haven't read I Got Abducted by Aliens and Trapped in a Rom-Com, but I really want to. It is also on my list. But this is one of the Mishaps novellas, and this is basically her dad has been paying like rent or tithe or whatever to this I think he's a fox. I think he's like an Arctic fox, maybe. Shifter. And yes, his fox is dead, but I think he's an Arctic fox because he's got white hair, if I remember correctly. And her dad decided not to pay it once, and so he was like, well, F you. And bad things have been happening, and now she's like, I'm going to speak to him, see if he'll be reasonable, pay him back, bring him something to like, whatever. And when she gets there, they have an encounter, and he's like, I will forgive your dad's debt if you go to this ball with me and pretend to be my mate. And she was like, excuse me? So they go to this ball, and it's Kimberly Lemming, what can I say? It's just a good time. So, yeah, there is, we have a note. I did not see the note. Note from Becca Fowle. She did also say that there's more coming, but Amazon have decided to deliver them on separate days. For some reason. Amazon have been a bit funny lately. Anyway, thank you, Becca. I am so excited. I forgot it was this small. It was probably like, it sounds bad, but it's probably quite expensive for how small it is, but I just love Kimberly Lemming, and as you can tell, it's indie published. Or I don't know if you can tell from there, but it's that sort of like, yeah. Even smells like a printer, like the old printer at my library. Next up we have a bigger one. It also feels like it's got a book in it, but like a full-size book, not a novella book. Oh my god, these things are terrible. Righty-ho. Right, well we go for that's the wrong note. Where's the note? There's no note. I have the receipt but no note. Okay, it does not say, maybe it's stuck in the book. Right, let's see. So we have Old Flames and New Fortunes by Sarah Hogel. I'm just going to give it a flick through and see if the note is in there. No, the note is not in there. So I will just double check. Do you know when you just think, maybe I've missed it? But I haven't. So this is the only Sarah Hogel book that I don't have. My water bottle is falling on me. This is the only Sarah Hogel book that I don't have. And I'm not entirely sure I know what it is. I put it on my wish list ages ago, and yeah, it's the only one I've not read, but I'm excited. This one is heavy and oddly shaped, so I don't know how to open this. Ah, there we go. Right. Oh, that actually came off in one piece. Amazing. Right, what we've got? It feels like a book, a very thick book. Oh, it's Pucking Wild. I know that from the colour. I can't get it out. I actually can't get this out. That's really annoying. So, I know that the new covers for Pucking Wild is like this lilac colour. Yep. Aha. Pucking Wild by Emily Rath. Yes, I already have. Oh, that's the nice flop. So this matches this edition. That's the thing. This is not floppy. This is really floppy. So this matches this edition. I do have the originals as well. I got the originals first because that was before these got picked up. And let me see. Note from Smash. I've got one with Smash and one with our full name on it. Happy birthday. Hope you enjoy this. Know nothing about our books, but it seems like a badass TikToks. A badass on TikTok. Okay. Is it both? Are they both? Oh no. Why were you? Oh no. I thought that was Pucking Strong. It's not. It's Pucking Wild. So Pucking Wild is the first one. Pucking Wild is the second one. Pucking Strong is actually the fourth one. And Pucking Sweet is the third one. And I've got that one as well. So I finally have all of my collection. And again, look at that flop. Why is Pucking Strong not floppy? What's going on? I'm so excited. Now I have my full collection. Oh my god, my shelf is going to look amazing. Also, can we talk about Tess in this dress? Like, absolute babe. I'm so excited to finally have a full collection. Thank you so much, Madge. I will message everybody afterwards, but thank you. Thank you very much. I love these books. I'm actually rereading Pucking Strong. Like I said, I have an arc. So I'm rereading Pucking Strong, and the most exciting news, I did not put that second one away. Where did it go? I put them both in the book. I've been given, like, on NetGalley, I've got like an automatic yes from that publisher. So the next one that comes out, which should be Pucking Free, I want to say, I will get an automatic arc, which is amazing. Right. Next, I also really weird doing unboxings, but I love watching unboxings, so I just feel like I'm not very good at them. Right, let's see if I can find the note first. Oh. I need my nails. And my nails have, not fallen off is what I was going to say. Oh, from Becca. Maybe they sent it on the right day then. Let's see what this is. Yes, Scotch on the Rocks. So, Scotch on the Rocks is... Scotch on the Rocks is the second in the McCabe Brothers series. Again, I had an arc of this. I've already read it. This is amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 so far are not touching my TBR, which is amazing. I've been reading all of these on... Well, these I already had different editions of, and I just want the new editions. Mistletoe I read on ebook. I did not mean to leave that. And this one I also read in ebook. The first one is Whiskey Business, and it's going to be a trilogy. This one is so she was engaged to his brother, and then she wasn't, and now yeah. These are set on Sky, written by Elliot Fletcher, who I believe is from Sky, so it's like Scott writing books about Scotland, which is much nicer than Americans writing books about Scotland. I need to remember to put these notes in. Thank you, Becca. And Smash. And whoever got me All Flames and New Fortunes. Because I don't know who that was. Because it didn't have a note. Right, I now have a big box. I mean, it's not like a big box, but it's a big enough box. And I need something to open it with. Okay, nail tools to the rescue. This is for I'm sure this is for pushing cuticles back or something, but I never use it other than to open boxes. So I've had this kit for ages, so it's fine. See, it does such a great job. Such a great job. Right. Oh no. Ah, okay. But, oh my god. No. No. Girls! So this one is from my girls. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me just... Right. So it's from Tori, Vicky, Bobby and Pia. And they got me the entire collection. Why are they not full-size books? They said they were full-size books on this listing. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. But I have... You may say, Andy, you already have these. Yes, yes, I do. But I have up till about here, I think, in this set. and then the rest of them are like full-sized. And the set I've got, it's, I think someone's had them before and they've returned them because they're, I mean, they were in the cellophane, like this is in the cellophane right now. They were in the cellophane. Tried to talk while I'm faffing out with cellophane. This bottle keeps falling over. Okay, tried to talk while I'm ripping cellophane apart. It's terrible. So they were in the cellophane, but they were like drawn on, and one had a coffee stain on it, like a mug-shaped ring. So hopefully these are, yes, these are nice and clean. These are nice and new, and they smell new as well. Whereas the others, again, they were like fox and stuff. So I'm going to get rid of the damaged ones, and I now have a perfect set of the whole thing. Look at that rainbow. And I do, the only problem is the last one, not the last one, there's a series of short stories, and it's red, like bright red, but it is full size. I do have a full size. Right, wait a minute, I'll show you. So, see, this is the, how is this not the full set? What on earth is going on? I'm going to have to... I was just going to show you this. So, like... Because this is the old one. But this is not in the set. Oh, my God. I literally, like... They've got 2 Living Dead in Dallas. That's what's happened. So, instead, they've got 2... Living Dead in Dallas, and not... Honestly, what is with this set? It's cursed. What... I mean, this one's only a little bit, like, the spine is cracked. That is mental. That is absolutely mental. How can they not get this set right? Oh, Amazon/Glance. Alexa, stop. Sorry, I had an alarm set. That is so funny. That is so funny. This set is really cursed. I don't even know what to... And this one's dirty. What is going on with this set? This one's got something stuck to it. I just think it's just binding glue. Wow, that's funny. Anyway, yeah, that's all the stuff I have in the boxes. For now. So I'm gonna go and I will speak to you later. Hello, it is Thursday. No, that's wrong. It's Friday. So glad it's Friday. I'm off for 2 weeks now. As you can see, I've had a haircut. We went with a wispy fringe. Can I do this? No. Okay. Because I was getting sick of the side fringe, and I just wanted a fringe to cover my forehead. So, there we go. I always look weird right after I come out of the hairdressers though. It'll be fine once it's like my styling. Anyway, yeah, we'll go read mine first because I have no idea what I'm up to now with this. Yeah, I'm on to page 396 of Packing Strong. So I'm almost finished. It's like 524 pages. So I'm this much left. So close to the end. So close to the end. So there's that. I'm still really enjoying my reread of it. But I've just had an Amazon package delivery. Kay came through with like her hands full of stuff. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packages. So yeah. Yeah, I assume these are birthday stuff, so I'm just gonna start opening. So this one's a book. Ta-da! It's from Tori. So I messaged the girls to say that I had 998 books on my like spreadsheet now, and Tori sent me the same book 1000. Congratulations on your library. So I don't know if there's another one in there or because I've got catabasis coming as well this month. I don't know if that's what she means. But let's see what it is. Ooh. Beast of a Little Land. I forgot I even had this on my... Did she get onto my private wish list? I'm going to have to ask her if she did that, because I'm pretty sure this was on my private wish list. It's like... My private wish list is where I'll like chuck things if I'm not like decided on them yet, and then I'll put them to my main wish list if I do actually want them. But this is a World War One historical fiction. Is it World War One? It's 1917. But it is about the Korean independence movement. Somebody read this and said it was really good. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, it's a junker. It is a junker. I know I've just picked up a 500 and something page book, but that's like a fun romance. This is like 400 pages of historical fiction. Thank you, Tori. Okay, this next. I think this might be a DVD. I don't know how to open it. Ah, the pull tab's on the other side. Oh, yes, it came up in one go. Nice. Right. Oh, no, it's a book. It's a book. Right, let me get the... I really hope there's no duplicates. Happy birthday from Lisa. I was going to say happy birthday, Lisa, there, but apparently my brain's not engaged. Today's been a day, I tell you. Today has been a day. What do we have? Looking around for volume 2. So this is the short story, or one of the short story collections that goes along with this series. As you can see, this is in the old indie published edition, because they've not picked these up yet for some reason. But amazing. I've read them. I read them just before I started fucking strong again. But I didn't have a copy. Thank you very much, Lisa. Okay, another small one. What? All these, every single one of these is different, I swear. And let's get the note. Nope, that's not the note. That's not a knife. Emma! Thank you so much, Emma. Let's... Oh, Becky will be so happy right now. Trying to put my boxes away, keep it tidy, so he's not having to clean up after me again. So this is I Got Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com by Kimberly Lemming, the queen of titles. I'm so excited to read this. This is the only Kimberly Lemming I have not read. Vicky will be so very happy. Where did I put that note? Where did I put that note? I just had the note in my hand. Ah, there it is. Goodness. I like to keep notes with the books so I know who gifted them to me. So thank you, Emma. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. This, I think, is a DVD. Just had to do that, didn't it? Oh my god. Why? Why? It is the Swan Princess. I love this DVD, or this, like, what's it called? Movie. I've got bits of paper everywhere. Siobhan! Happy birthday, scene was real nostalgic. Yeah. That's actually what I was about to say. So, the Swan Princess, like, I know everybody's got their favourite Disney, and I don't even know if this is Disney. It's Columbia TriStar. This is the one, I had a video of this, like a VHS tape. And I pretty much burnt it out, just watching it, rewinding it, watching it. I used to sit upstairs in the front room in my grandparents' house, and they had this TV with an integrated VHS player on the top, and I used to just watch this constantly. And I've been seeing it, like, resurging on TikTok, like, usually the scene where he's like, of course I love you, you're beautiful. And she's like, and what else? And he's like, what else is there? And his courtier's like, it's like, what else is there? You should write a book. How to offend a woman in 5 syllables or less. It's so funny. Like, that clip is just so funny. But this is a reimagining of Swan Lake. And I love it so much. It's such a good one. And it's got amazing songs. Thank you, Siobhan. I love the Swan Princess. Okay. Another book. I'm going to guess this is Plucking Ever After Volume 1. We have a note. Another Lisa. Tidy up after myself. And yeah, it's Plucking Ever After Volume 1. So this is the first. Oh obviously, like if you're reading them in chronological order, technically. Okay, this is a bigger one, so I think it's got a book in it. Really, we were doing so well with the pull tabs. They've stopped putting. There we go. They stopped putting the red bit all the way along, I think. So we are. It is a book. Notes from Meg. Thank you, Meg. I'm trying to decide what to do with all the notes. Right, and it is Shoot Your Shot by Lexi LaFleur Brown. Lexi LaFleur Brown is actually a hockey wag. Her husband is in the NHL, or was. I'm not sure if he's retired now or not. So she knows what she's talking about, but she is also, she does also have like a PhD. She is so funny. She's got a great TikTok. But yeah, she decided to write this, I think, just as sort of therapy from being a wag. I am so excited to read this. This is her debut novel. Let me get that in there. Thank you very much, Meg. I need to keep this with Siobhan's present. Oh my goodness. Right. Will this thing go in here? No. Oh, it's fine. Another bigger one. Let's see if this tab will come off right. Gently does it. No. See, there's no red bit. This is why. Is there a red bit on this side? No. No red bit. So now I'm just... Please wait. Okay, this one just came apart. Right, note first. From Jem. So like this is going to arrive late. It's like Amazon sale, but it's going to arrive late. So this is Queer as Folklore. It is pretty much what it sounds like, hidden queer history of myths and monsters. And this is actually by a trans author who was Sasha Coward, who was actually the first person to pull out of the Polari Prize when it was announced that John Boyne, a self-proclaimed TERF, was going to be on the long list. So Sasha Coward basically went, I think the fuck not, and immediately pulled out of the prize, citing that they wouldn't stand a prize next to someone like that. And I totally agree. They've actually, at this point, so many people have pulled out of the prize that they've had to cancel it. They've had to cancel the whole thing. So I'm really excited to read this. It is a non-fiction about folklore and about queerness in folklore, which is amazing. But yeah, I just wanted to support this author because they are a debut trans author who have not lost their chance at a prize because they decided to be to stand by the principles instead of just, letting things slide. So I wanted to support them. You should too. So many boxes. Last box. Big last box. Okay, let's see. On this tab. Oh, got the red bit. Okay, right. I don't know if I'll find the note in this one. But let's see. I did say I was going back to Geese, hence why, also Swan Princess. This is all 3 seasons of A Discovery of Witches, which is a TV show based on one of my favourite series of books, but also, this guy, he's in Downton Abbey, but I think he makes an amazing Matthew. He makes an incredible Matthew. I think his name's actually Matthew. And she makes a great Diana. Like, honestly, I absolutely love this series. I think it was cast beautifully. And I would have to, it's so shiny, I would have to utilise Now TV to watch it, and I'm not doing that. So I have the Blu-rays to go with my Blu-ray player that Kay got me so that I can watch all my Blu-rays. Right. Books. Go. Assistant to One. They kind of go mirror. I can't pronounce it. I think I have this on Kindle. So I got it on like a 99p deal. It's this or the Django Wexler one. I can't remember. But this is, I think, this is the one that has the talking frog. Or it doesn't talk. It holds up signs. And Belle Therese has been going on about this. I will put her channel down below. Has been going on about this so much that I need to read it. So I'm very excited. I still don't know who this is from because I can't find the thing. Ooh. Just Our Luck. This is a very floppy book. This is a romance about a lottery ticket. So she wins the lottery but drops the lottery ticket, and she, like, the guy that finds it, something happens, I can't remember, but it sounds amazing. And apparently I need more romance. How fluffy is this book? Yeah. Yeah, very excited for this one. There is no note. There's no note, so I will need to message the group chat again to see who sent it. I still don't know who sent me the Sarah Hogle book. So if you're seeing this and you sent me the Sarah Hogle book, please let me know. And also, these. I think these might have been my mum. I'll have to ask her, but it seems like more stuff would be sent by my mum than by, like, a random person or one of my friends. I'll ask my mum. Anyway. Oh, let's get the haul. Okay. So, all this came today. I have been, well and truly spoiled. And I cannot wait to get my Blu-ray player set up. Hint, hint. Cake and get on that while I'm away. Because on Sunday, we travel down to Nottingham. We being me, Tori, Bobby and Vicky. Pia is travelling down today to go to a festival, and we meet up with others for the wedding on Monday, then go to York on Tuesday, so look out for that vlog. Yeah, I better go phone my mum back because she phoned while I was trying to film. Hello, what day is it? It's Saturday. Oh my god, I don't even know if I spoke to you yesterday. I think I must have, because I hauled the books. What is going on with this French? Anyway, yeah, it is now Saturday. And I can't remember if I said, but I finished Pucking Strong last night. No, because I finished Pucking Strong last night at 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I went to bed. So this was a 5-star again. Like, this is a reread. I love this book. This is, is it my favourite? Is it my favourite? Every time I read one, I think that's my favourite. So, I just love this series so much. Emily Rath just can do no wrong, honestly, when it comes to these books. So, I don't know how many of you may be watching this have read these, but it follows a ice hockey group, as you can see, ice hockey team called the Jacksonville Rays. They are a new team in the first book. It is their first season, and it follows players and staff and people around them and how they end up in relationships. So this one follows on from the last one. There's a conversation in the epilogue that is in this book. So this kind of goes back a little bit, as they all tend to do. They all tend to jump back in time to a point in the book before and run from there. This one is, I love this one so much. There's very sexual rep in this, and I absolutely love it. And so much I can't even, like, yeah. I was having a wee giggle about some of the smut to Vicky last night, I'm not gonna lie. She was getting voice notes, and we were having a wee laugh because some visuals and romance, but like, if you read romance books with sex scenes in them, you will know that some of the things that you're trying to picture just don't work. Just like, they just come up a bit silly sometimes. And especially when you're like me and you can't picture things, trying to build it together from the words is kind of just, it's even worse. It is even worse. Now, I also, this morning, actually finished Our Darkest Night. This afternoon. So it was kind of morning into afternoon, over lunchtime. I had my breakfast and then I read this, and I finished it. It wasn't actually as traumatising as I thought it was going to be, which is good. I think the levity I got from Pucking Strong helped a lot with that. This is not the most hard-hitting World War II book. Like, if you're looking for, like, something like Nightingale that's going to wreck you, if you're looking for a World War II book that's going to really, like, hit hard, talk about a lot of what people went through, you're not going to find it in this. That's not what this is about. This is about, it's more of a romance, really, with the backdrop of World War II and the risks that are involved with it. So really what you are following is Nico and Nina and how they kind of fall in love. It's very surface level, I will say. Like, this book contains a few years, and a lot of it is very surface level, and a lot of the characters don't act like normal people would act. Like, it's a very, very light, very, very, like I say, surface level. Like, if you want a book that goes like deep dark into World War II, this is not what you're going to get from this book. This is a rose-tinted version of Italy during World War II, shall we say. But I still enjoyed it. I really loved the characters. That's the thing. These characters, I loved them. Do I think that people would, when finding out that they've been secretly hiding a Jew, would be like, oh, well, why didn't you just tell us? No, I do not. I think there would be a little bit of a moment, even if they were fully, like, trying to help people, like, weren't against Jewish people and stuff. The atmosphere they lived in, there would be a moment of, oh crap. Either because they were scared for the person that's grown to love, or because, like, I just don't think they would react the way they reacted. But I really enjoy it. And now Tori is on her way. She's about just 45 minutes away. I have started to pack my bags for leaving tomorrow. I've been packing my little squares, what are they called? Packing squares. And I've got one bag that's got all my stuff that I'll need for Monday. But I do need to do some washing because only one of my compression socks is washed. So that's great. So I'm going to need to put some stuff in the wash. The towels I've just finished. I will also need to pack towels, I just realised. Bugger. Okay. Yeah, I started packing. I got horrible and sweaty and I just feel like crap. So I've packed as much as I can pack just now. I've got all my like stuff together clothes wise. I mainly need to do like toiletries and just extra bits. So car is empty. I also emptied the car. The car is empty except my crutches, which I will need. The packing has begun. Tori's on her way. It's fine. I also want to wash my pillow case. Oh, I'm going to have to go and get that. Well, yeah. So we're stuck at the service station a little bit because the geese are across the road. Bobby, Tori, could you take my phone, please? No driving in phone. Oh, the geese are crossing the road. This is okay. Oh my god. Ooh. They're so slow. Look at them. But there's more of them.
I know you said you wanted to film the geese, but...
I know, this is amazing. Please continue. Keep going.
I just want to chit chat with you. Look at that last one, it's got such pretty colouring.
It's a baby. It's a baby.
Oh, there's so many cars behind us.
I know, but I'm not distracted.
Well, we can't go anywhere, but it's funny.
Before the next group comes.
Is there more? There's more.
That was amazing. Hello, we are in the car, as you can see. I have a Vicky and a Bobby and a Tori. I meant to vlog when we were in the place because it was really nice, but I forgot. You will have seen the geese because they were literally crossing the road. People always talk about chickens crossing the road, but not geese. But yeah, we had to stop to let the geese cross the road. It was amazing. I was so excited. But yeah, next stop, England. It has been a long day so far. It's only 20 to 3 and I am boiling, so I'm going to get the car and get the AC going. Any further statements before?
No. We're just
can't get all four of us in.
Sad to be leaving the Island Brew behind.
Yeah.
I've got packed.
Tori's stocked up.
The tap water. Council juice.
Council juice.
Council juice.
Time to go. Hello. It is not Sunday. In fact, it is Saturday. The week after, or the end of the week. Yeah, the week after I was vlogging. As you can see, I am done. I'm done in. I had planned to vlog this week, but I was too busy spending time with people to pick up the camera. I also forgot to end this week's vlog that you're seeing this on. Yeah, so I ended up... we went to a wedding in Nottingham, And then we went to York. Wedding was a Monday, so we travelled on Sunday. Wedding was a Monday, went to York on Tuesday and spent the rest of the week in York until Friday. Me and Tori got home. Tori's not even home yet. Me and Tori got to my house last night at like 7, 8 o'clock-ish. After leaving York at like 11. I dropped off Bobby and Vicky first and then came home. So it was a long day of driving, but I did it and it was fine. Yeah, so I didn't vlog at all as much as I wanted to, but that's fine. I did, however, end up getting a lot of books. I'm not going to haul right now because I feel rough. Like, I have next week off work and I'm so glad because I'm just going to be recovering. So we'll see how much I can get read at the start of September. I don't have a September TBR. I don't have a jar pick for September. Shall we do that? I'll give you something at the end of this vlog. My pick for... What's this one? For September, we have Siobhan, which is Filthy Rich Vampire, which I think I have on Kindle. I'm not sure. Filthy Rich Vampire is Siobhan's pick, and their pick for their prompt is to read a book with a supernatural element. Does Long Live Evil count? I don't think that counts. What does supernatural mean? I'll figure it out. So, there's my September pick. Oh! Star and Strange Moon? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. There we go. But, I'm now going to go and relax. Hamish is lying on the couch. Kay is not here because she had to go to a funeral yesterday on Isla, so she's not going to be home until 3 in the morning, probably, because the ferry got cancelled that she was meant to be back on. So tonight's going to be a long night, and yeah, I just wanted to close off this vlog because I hadn't done that, and I'm sorry. So yeah, hope everybody had a good couple of weeks. I hope everybody enjoyed the wedding. I mean, the wedding was amazing, so let's see. We went to a wedding and it was an English wedding. Now, I say that because if you're Scottish, you know, the end of a wedding, you do Loch Lomond, right? And if you don't understand, like, the significance of it, you like, check on YouTube, Google, TikTok, whatever. And basically, the couple are in the middle and you stand in a circle around them, and then, like, singing and clapping and blah, 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 for Loch Lomond. And then when it gets to the bit where it speeds up, everybody joins hands and you, like, basically cramp in towards them and out, and in and out. In a terrifying, like, mosh pit style, honestly. But we were the only ones left, so we were the last men standing at this wedding. Me, Tori, Bobby, Vicky, Pia, and then Spoops and Rick, who are English, who also had no idea what was going on. So we got Emma, the bride, in the middle because the groom would not do it. And she was like, "What is happening? We got the EG to pay Loch Lomond," and it was so funny. So yeah, we turned them Scottish. We decided we were going to have a Scottish wedding since the Scots were the last one standing. Anywho, I am going now. So hope everybody had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. Let me know if you have any thoughts about, did I read anything this week? I'm not even sure. But I'm exhausted, I'm sore, and I've had a good week. So, yeah, I will speak to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.